I suggest following along with me as you watch this video. All you're going to need is 2 pictures. How to use Gimp quick and easy. If you're coming here to wonder if you should download Gimp, yes, it is great. It's complicated to use if you don't know how to use it, but it's great. So here's Gimp right here, and it's also free. Gimp is right here. Double click on it. It'll bring you up this page right here. Go over to File, Open, and select wherever your pictures are located. Mine that Pictures, Saved Pictures, and I have an apple and a worm. I'm gonna put the apple in the background, so I'm gonna open up the apple first. Spread it out a bit. And you see you got a bunch of options over here. You have your pictures you're working on right here, or picture, and you have a couple more settings over here, which I'll go into in a minute. Now you have your background picture there. Now it's time to get more pictures on there. File, Open as Layers, click on your second picture, Open. Now they're just sitting on top of each other. Now this is my background right here. This isn't my background, so I'm a right click on the worm. And make sure you always remember to do this or it will not work. Add alpha channel. Click it. Alright. Now I want the worm, but I do not want the white surroundings. I could just click on the eraser and just start erasing it, but that is too much work. What I'm going to do, come over here. Click on Path Tool. Come down to the bottom left where you can zoom in. I'm at 100. I'm going to go to 200. Just to get closer to it to make it easier. And I'm going to just start outlining it. You can do as many dots as you want. You can do them far away. It doesn't matter. This is just to outline whatever you want. You can delete the inside. You can delete the outside. Of course, I'm going to be deleting the outside. Alright, now I'm getting close to the connecting the dots again. Got to right there. My next connection is going to be finishing it. Right here, hold Control and click on your first dot you made. That just connected them all together. Hit Enter. As you can see, you have an interesting line that just went around them. Click Select, Invert, and then hit Delete on your keyboard. Now the back just got deleted. Go down to the zoom and set it back to normal, which was 100 for me. And now we're going to want to, I want to change the size of the worm. So make sure you clicked on the worm in your right bar. Right over here, you have Scale Tool. I'm going to click it. And click on your worm. Of course, you might have something else. And you can either use this box right here, you can type in if you know what you want to scale it to. I find it easier to grab one of the corners and scale it down and hit scale. There you go, the worm is small now. Right here, you have your move tool, click it. I can move him wherever I want. I'm gonna just keep him right in the center of the apple. And you have your scale tool right here. You have different tools beside it. Each does a different type of thing to the item you're working on. I can flip them. Transform mesh. I've never really used this before. Okay, it gives it kind of like a different angle to it. instead of him just being flat on the screen. It's kind of like a 3D looking thing. Now again, I'm looking at a little angle, but of course I don't want that. I just want him to be looking at me. So I just did something I don't want. You could either come up to edit and hit undo. I usually just do Control Z, which I'm gonna do that. Control Z, put it back to normal. Yeah, but those 4 tools right there, you mess with them, see if you like one of them, remember it. But the main one I use is the scale tool. Let's move on to some other stuff. You have your eraser over here. I never use it whenever I need to get rid of something. I just use the path tool. I'm sure someone will have a need for it. Like if you want to draw stuff on here, you have your paintbrush and a pencil. I never use them just because I'm not an artist. If I try to use them, it'd probably look terrible. Up here you have your zoom icon or zoom tool. I don't use it. I prefer to come down to the bottom left like we did earlier and zoom in or out. Over here, this is what I do use. You have a giant A. It's your text tool. So if you want to write something on your picture, you can. Click it. Down here, not really needed. Never use them. I use the option that they give you when you click on your picture. So click anywhere you want. I'm going to click here. And now it's waiting for you to type something in. I'm going to just type, hello, I am RamboMotts. Alright, now you see that it's kind of cut out. It's not all there. It's because I went off the picture. So I'm going to drag it out. And lift it up. There we go. Hello, I'm RamboMotts. Now I think it is a bit too small. I want people to be able to see it, so I'm going to highlight it. And you have your number 18 right here. You can either click on it and type something else in. I'm going to just click the arrow button. There we go. I took it to 24. And I'm going to click off, and now it's bigger. Hello, I'm RamboMotts. I don't like the color. Highlight it again. Come over to the bottom right where it's dark. I'm going to go with green. I just love the color green. Okay. Now you see the box went green. If I click off, now it's green. Of course, it's kind of hard to read green, but you don't have to read it. You already know what it says. And of course, if you have Microsoft Word, you already know how to use this, but I haven't used Microsoft Word since high school, so always helpful to know. And of course, you see over here now you have an extra one. You have your title over here with addition to your 2 pictures. And that's really all this is for here, just to tell you which one to click on. Let's just say I'm trying to concentrate and this apple is just making me hungry. I need to focus on my worm. I'm going to click on that eyeball right there and the apple goes away. The text is in the way, just make the text go away. One more tool I'm going to show you is this finger right here. Never really paid attention to the name, Smudge Tool. Pretty useful. Let's just say if your picture doesn't look like it's really belonging there, just looks like it's standing out. Some pictures it works with, some pictures it doesn't. You zoom in, and you see I could have done a better job of outlining it. I still have some white around it. I always suggest when you're outlining something, kind of go inside the picture a bit. Doesn't really matter if the inside of the picture gets cut a little bit, but you do not want to have a little white showing or whatever your background is when you're finished. But I zoomed in again. I went to 200. Hit the smudge tool. And I'm holding down the click button or the left trigger. I'm not really sure what you call it, but I'm just going around the sides of it. Now as you can see, it doesn't really look like I'm doing nothing, but it kind of helps it blend in a little bit. Doesn't look like you just dropped it on top. Makes it smudge with the background. Cool, it's up to you. Some pictures I do this, some pictures I don't. zoom out again. See, in your opinion, you may not be able to see anything. In my opinion, I can't tell a difference, but I've had a couple pictures that the smudge tool really does help it blend in. I believe that's all the important stuff on here. Feel free to look through the other stuff yourself. I have no need for anything else on here. Everything I need, I just showed you. I hope this tutorial was helpful, because I know I was having a hard time learning how to use this software. So like, comment, and subscribe.